There are approximately 300,000 travellers and gypsies living in the UK and Ireland.
I told you we can't drive.
With unprecedented access to children within the community, we explore the world through their eyes.
Go on. Skid.
Facing prejudice.
Gyppo bastards. Leave.
Bullying.
Calls me pikey all the time.
And eviction from a young age.
Where am I going to live down?
These children are proudly resilient.
I don't want my spirit to break, so I just want to still be me.
We like who we are, and we stay in who we are.
Welcome to their secret world.
You want to follow behind?
Romany Gypsy Royston is 12 years old and works with his dad and uncle in construction.
It's quite important, really, our culture to work with your dad, because that's how you learn your trade, or, well, your expertise and stuff like that. When my dad goes to work, he don't say you can come or not. You got half to come. Like, we got to want to do it ourselves. That's where mums and dads try and push us. And really, it's quite difficult, really, for my type of age, but, well, our culture, we pick up stuff quite fast. You know the patio over there, I laid most of that, and there's concrete bit as well.
Royston's been paving for the last 3 years, but he has other ambitions too.
My dream is to be a millionaire, and I wish I could be the champion of the world.
Royston is a champion. In fact, he's a multi-title boxing champion. Every week, Royston travels to Guildford City Boxing Club to work with his trainer, John.
I think I'm quite quiet, but you've got to watch out for the quiet ones.
Shot. Beautiful. Have a little rest, good.
When I first boxed in the ring, I was 10.
Royston's already competed at national level and won several belts and medals.
They think I have actually got like a chance to turn pro and actually win something like a title, like either a British one or like a Commonwealth one. Tyson Fury, he dreamed of being a world champion and he managed to accomplish it. So that's my dream, to be a world champion.
As one of Guildford's rising stars, Royston hopes to emulate his hero, a fellow traveller, Tyson Fury. He stands a good chance of success, for the club has already produced several multi-title champions, and nearly all of them are gypsies.
Miley multi-titled. We've got Cliff multi-title holder. David multi-title holder. These are all travelling boys. If you look at all the national stuff, they're mostly gypsies. The kids are looking at the bigger picture. When they get to 16, 17 travelling boys, you know, they've won everything as schoolboys, juniors, and then they fall out of love with it or want to get the living more. But now there's a big goal there for these two, Tyson, Billy Joe, Felix, and all that lot to go on.
In just a few weeks, Royston will square up against 13-year-old Charlie, an up-and-coming boxer and title hopeful. Annie is an 11-year-old traveller.
This is my ring, what I share with you and me.
She lives with her mum, sister and brothers in Hertfordshire.
This is all the perfume and bags. That one's Lipsy, that one's the new Michelle out, and that one's at Michelle, and that one's Chanel. You think I'm spoilt, but I'm not. Being beautiful is everything, because you like to look good in front of people, and you can be better than gorgeous, and they just hate you for it. But sometimes I just feel sorry for other gorgeous who don't have what I have. But that's life.
How do you feel different to gorgeous?
Really different. They can do different things like what I can't. They can read and I can't. They can write, I can't. They know words what I don't know. and I use words but they don't know, so like really, really different.
She can't really read and write as good as all her friends, but she doesn't care. You know, she knows enough, and enough is enough for her age, you know. She's got lots of friends, loads of friends.
Today, Annie is visiting those friends. She's in Wales at the Traveller site she left behind when her parents separated, complete with a Louis Vuitton bag.
It's very nice to come back to the site because I was born here and that, so it's good. Johnny, hold my bag! You can meet anybody, you can meet your friends, you can meet your cousins, everybody, really. And this is, well, we're cousins, but we're like best friends, really.
So you like coming to visit?
Yeah, of course I do. We just had a little row a minute ago. No, we didn't have a row. Yes, you did. No, you rowed with me. When I was living on the site, it was quite easy to play with kids. Because if it's like a site, you can just walk out without telling your mum that you're going to play. It's different really here. You know well that your cousin's on the trailer, really, on the site. So it was quite sad for me to move. Because then I won't see my friends and everybody no more. If you live in a house, you're still a traveller, you can't change it.
Would you ever like to live in a house, girls?
No!
Why not?
Because there's not much space.
Country people live in houses and travellers live in mobiles and chalets and trailers.
I much prefer living in a trailer than in a house, even though it's smaller. It makes me feel more like a traveller.
When you're living in a site and it's like you have loads of friends. I like to be in a house because we can sleep in it and live in it.
That's what we do in a trailer.
No.
Well, the next steps for me is turning senior and then going to pro.
It's just days until 12-year-old Royston comes face to face with fellow rising star Charlie.
I call him more of a boxer than a fighter. Fantastic boxer. When he's on form, he's hard to hit. That's why he ain't got a squash nose yet.
Royston's first ever fight was with a bully at school.
The first time I done it, the boy picked on me and I come to my dad and he said, and I started to cry. And he said, go and sort it out yourself. So I did. I sorted it out by myself and then I would carry on like that for the rest of my life.
Good time. Come on, son. You've got to have thick skin, especially as a gypsy kid.
A local hero for Royston is Jeff Dixon. He turned pro at 20 and has already won 2 title fights.
Picked on terrible at school. Got beat up every single day. I was the local pikey, little jippo, pick on him. And at the time I was boxing, I never did retaliate. When I'm the gypsy, I'm going to be the one getting in trouble. So them kids wouldn't get expelled, I would, because I'm the local gypsy. Do you know what I mean? Oh, the gypsy's giving my kid a black eye. Then I'm going to be the one in trouble for it. And they don't care about a gypsy going far because they think he ain't going to do anything. He's a gypsy. He's going to get married and go to work. But they forget that we are human beings, we want to do things too.
Another ambitious regular down the club is Royston's 8-year-old brother Noah. He may be 5 years younger, but Noah is already hot on his brother's heels.
Nearly every gypsy in the world fights. My cousin's baby was born like this. It was born like that.
My boxing name is Noah the Chosen One. I've had 17 fights and I'm beaten.
Noah. If I had a son, I'd love him to be like Noah. He's such a cheeky little boy. Generally, he reminds me of myself, like when I was his age.
When I first put a pair of gloves on, I was like worried, like if they would like laugh at me, like I'd be rubbish. So then I just got better and got better. Now they're not laughing at me and it's good. I think I will be picked for England when I'm about 13. Not long to go. Got another 4 years or 5 years.
If I could be lucky enough to be a world champion, I would like to make an example of gypsies. Like, they are a proud culture. They don't mean to offend anyone, like that's just the way they are.
Royston's all set to show everyone what a gypsy boy can achieve.
Come on, we'll play tag.
11-year-old Romany gypsy Sylvanna lives on a site in Warwickshire with her parents and siblings.
Go in the house and count.
She recently left school and now spends her time helping her mum and looking after her sister when she returns from play school. Sylvanna and her family have lived here for over 7 years, using the brick chalets for cooking and living in and the trailer for sleeping. Sylvanna's best friend is her 9-year-old cousin Alicia. Among many things, the girls share a love of ancient gypsy lifestyle.
This wagon is my granddad Les's. Sadly, he passed away. So it's like 200 years old. You want to follow behind me?
In any wagon, it's like you feel like a proper gypsy and you feel like a traveller.
It reminds me of my granddad because this was his wagon.
How many people would sleep in here?
Say about 2 the most,
No,
because...
No, couldn't, because there'd be 2 on that bed, 1 person down there.
What? That's a bed?
Yeah. That's where the bed will be.
That's good for like a wagon. So I haven't known any other wagons to close up like that.
200 years later, and gypsy homes have changed. There's more sleeping space for one thing.
I sleep on this bunk. My brother sleeps on this bunk.
I sleep on that.
Isabella sleeps on this bed when it's all tucked down with my mum and my dad. It's because I just love how it looks. And I love to see all the glass things on the table. If this is my trailer, I treat it very well, like my mum's treating it. This one's mine. There's an old man inside the wagon. There's a little girl.
And so when did your granddad give that to you?
Christmas. But he wasn't really well. He was led down on the bunk and we thought he was dying. If I ever broke this, I'd cry.
Sylvanna's granddad Les passed away 3 months ago. An important person in her life. She wants to remember him. Today, the girls are designing a plaque for this treasured memento.
Rip, our granddad Les, who is with the angels now.
No, not Rip. R.I.P.
That stands for Rip.
Dot.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Not
Rip.
Me and my granddad, he was really close. He was like an old-fashioned kind of gypsy. I wanted to keep that alive because he liked it, so I like it.
They say they look good, but only jealous people don't like it.
Tell me what the jealous people say.
Oh, your hair needs cutting. Oh, it's so ugly.
How do you react to them?
I just say, go away or I'll hit you. I just like to look nice, so people just don't talk about like how we dress and all that. They think you're not like clean.
She likes to look after herself. She likes to look nice.
What's a bad way to dress?
A tracksuit. If you're wearing like big fat tracksuits, you're just like, ugh.
Annie and her mum have been living in a house for 3 years, since Sylvanna and her husband separated. But Annie's found it hard to make friends.
I don't really mix with the gorges anymore.
Anymore? What you used to?
I used to, but then I just found like they kept being mean to me.
Sometimes maybe Annie might come home from school and say, oh, one of the little girls said this, or one of the little girls said that. And I tell her, look, ignore them, you know? You're not everybody else, you're you. You're you, and you know, you love yourself, you be you. That's all I can tell her to be.
Right.
Thank you. So did you like to get your head on it, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Have a look at it. Yeah, it looks nice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The best thing is being a traveller is being nice and wearing nice clothes.
And being lovely.
And being lovely.
If they go to a party, all of us gypsy girls, we like to wear like tutus and put makeup on, get fake tan, do the nails, do the hair.
Mascara, lipstick.
They try to make themselves look nice and then they just go over the top.
Is it important to look good?
No.
It's been 4 weeks since we filmed 10-year-old English Traveller twins Johnny and Abraham and their 8-year-old cousin Jack Joe. There's been trouble at school. The boys' dad has told their much-loved Uncle Tony, who lives on the site, and he wants a word.
Someone's chawed all Tony's stuff. Look, Tony's gonna go mental. And we're gonna get the blame for it. Tony, you've been burgled, you've been robbed, and all your bedroom is wrecked.
The boys fear the worst. But Tony has just had a clear out.
How you been, boys, anyway? What you been doing?
We've been missing you. Yeah.
Minutes later, Tony turns up in a brand new convertible.
You missed me? Well, I'm back. Right, listen, I've got a little job for us today, lads. Look how dirty this is. Here, look, boys. It's been parked underneath a tree. Fill up pads here, lads, for the wheels.
Do this car. Do you need a bucket?
Right, we need a bucket, straight away.
What the heck? Get out your hands up!
Like many Traveller children, the boys' recent problems at school have resulted from bullying.
All the times people call me names, I always get into a fight because I know if I don't hit them back that they will keep doing it to me.
What's the worst thing that someone could say to you?
Pikey,
Why?
because I hate that word.
Do many people use it?
Most people in school, yeah.
See all that brown stuff there, look, straight off. And it makes them come up like brand new. At school, I hope you haven't been getting in no trouble, have you?
This boy was kicking me and pushing me, so I hit him on the head with a rounder's bat.
A rounder's bat.
I laid him out.
Now you've got to remember, boys. Now that boy, he's got a mum. All right, and that's his little angel at the end of the day. How upset would you be, like, about your brothers who've been hitting their head with a rounder's bat?
I would want to kill him.
When it comes to violence, if it ain't in a ring or in a boxing club, then you just got to think one thing. All right? Take a deep breath, walk away, and think to yourself, it ain't worth it.
They only started calling me names in year 4, and then it ended up in a big, massive fight. I won.
John, what was the boys calling you then to get you upset?
Gypsy and Pikey.
Pikey?
I hate that name.
It's only a word, isn't it? And if they call you Pikey, just laugh at them.
And Uncle Tony has a plan to channel the boys' fighting instincts away from school.
Right, tomorrow, come with me then, and we'll go to the pro gym tomorrow. We're with the juniors, you can train with them. Lads, you want to come tomorrow?
Yeah.
Do some training?
Yeah. If Tony tells me what to do, I listen to him because I know I can trust him. Where, like, all of us are all close to each other and he likes us and we love him.
Under the apple tree, my boyfriend said to me, kiss me, hug me, tell me that he loves me, A, B, C.
Back in Warwickshire, 11-year-old Sylvanna is no longer attending school. She's following the traditional path for traveller girls, finishing education at the end of primary school.
Some boys go to high school, but I've never known a girl where I live to go to high school. Boys need to learn more. See, girls are more cleverer than boys because girls listen and boys don't. Boys are only interested in making
boys think
trouble.
they're better than girls, which is not true.
So when we got older, we'll be like left to like cook, clean, like in our age, that's what we do. But that's why like we don't go to high school. We help our mums.
Some of us do. This one don't that much.
Yeah,
you don't that much.
Yeah, but after you leave primary school, obviously you do. Not now, because I'm still in primary school.
Yeah.
After the death of her husband Les, Sylvanna's grandmother Edna is no longer able to live on the road. She's keen to teach her granddaughter what it was like for gypsy children in her day.
I had a tough upbringing. It was very hard for me on the roadside. Very hard. There were lots of children who wanted to survive it. I never used to play because I never knew what playing was. I couldn't play. I had too much to do. Because I get my own fire in, my own water, my own wood, but get my own coal in and everything. There was no water, no tea, no sugar, no nothing. No to drink, no to eat, nowhere. No money, nowhere. And that's the reason why I'm tough. You'll see me do all sorts. I don't ask nobody for nothing, do I? That's right. I do it myself. You've got everything put in your hand. You have sweets, you have chocolates, you have biscuits, you have cake, you have food, you have drinks, you have everything you want, all put in your hand. I never had nothing. I was eating snow.
The eviler, or wickeder.
Right, go.
On an authorised gypsy site just outside Darlington
Whoa.
lives 9-year-old Romany gypsy Rachel.
I like the trailer because you don't have to walk all the way up the stairs.
She's been living on this site with her extended family for 10 months.
I really like this place, don't you? This is the best place. It's more fun. It's more fun. It's more fun where kids can play. No, I'm going to run. I'm putting the brake at the brake.
Her favourite person to play with is her 9-year-old cousin Sydney.
Some people think of being a gypsy is about, like, being the roughest and who's the best at fighting and all that. Well, I think it's just about being just a kind person.
Their granddad is respected Romany gypsy Billy Welsh.
He's a spokesman for Gypsies and Travellers, and he looks after the Appleby Fair and me and my mum.
A lot of people in the settled community, they think we're society's rejects. We've been kicked out of some housing estates somewhere because we couldn't pay our rent. They don't understand we're not that shallow. We go much further back. We have a much very, very deep, very ancient history, going back thousands of years.
Today, they're pulling onto a new site.
I like travelling to new places because we always get to see something new.
When you're 9, there are advantages to being constantly on the move.
I want to see what the snakes look like. Oh, the snakes! It's the snakes!
Not in a while.
It's not like the one of Jungle Book. I'm scared.
It's nice.
That scared me.
Would you get bored living in one place, do you think?
A bit. You always see the same thing every day and always do the same stuff. Yeah, if there's any spiders.
Our children have the best lifestyle in the world because we just let them run.
He said hello.
They don't sit all day over computers and playing them games day and night. Our children are running about like they should be running about.
Rachel has a plan to invite her whole class back to her site and teach Year 4 about gypsies. 12-year-old Royston has dreams of making it to the top. Like his Traveller idols, Jeff Dixon and Tyson Fury, Royston wants to go pro.
What are your plans for the next year?
This season, I'm going to box for the Europeans. So when I win the schoolboys, I go into the Europeans and ask against different nations.
But first, he has to get past Charlie. He's not a Traveller, but he can pack a punch.
Charlie, he's a character. He's a little bit more aggressive than Royston.
We warm up first. From there we go all-out war, basically, in the ring. He's very awkward, like the way he moves. Like, he's like that. He goes like that. He boxes like that. I do rate him, he's good. But, like, it's hard to actually land a punch because he's so far out of range. He's so tall, he's like that.
What's the purpose of that?
It's just basically just being cocky.
Warm up over, Royston and Charlie are going head to head.
Good shot. Hands up, Charlie. Break.
Good work, Royston.
I reckon my brother is going to box for England.
Go again. That's a lovely shot.
He's a good boxer.
They respect each other, best of mates, so that's what boxing do. So, no black eyes.
Boxing and family, that's the most important to me. I embrace being a gypsy because that's my bloodline and that's my culture.
Back in Essex, the twins are taking cousin Jack Joe for a spin in the petrol buggy to see who's the best driver.
I wanted to drive, but he always gets to drive because he's older.
How much older is he?
2 minutes.
Away from school, life is fun, but the boys have faced bullying.
I've been bullied at school because, like, people be horrible to me, like the way I talk.
Jack Joe has devised a way of dealing with the problem.
If I was in school and someone started fighting me, I would go round, backhand them, and then when they run off, I would go and tell the teachers. So that way it makes me look like I've never done anything.
But they're learning the lesson. Gypsy boys have to look after one another.
Sometimes you just got to believe in yourself.
So who's the better driver out of the two?
Definitely me. Everything we've had, he's crashed it and I haven't. Oh my God! I told you we can't drive. He's never done anything!
And it looks like second-hand cars are already a big part of Jack Joe's future plans.
When I'm older, I want to sell cars. If I got lots of different ones and then sell them, I can get a lot of money for that as well. This is the car what I bought off my grandfather for £2. It was a lot of money. And I know what I'm going to do with it.
What's that?
Sell it for 10 million.
Jack Joe is honing his sales technique.
What's the best bits about it?
Hasn't really got any good bits about it.
It could probably do with a bit more work.
Inside it's in very good condition. It hasn't got a flaw in it. It's got a very good engine in it. If someone didn't want to buy it, I would force them to.
Is it a thing that you're going to buy and sell a lot of cars? Is that what you think you're going to do?
Yeah. Most of them I'll probably keep, though. Ah, so that's where my crisp was.
Tomorrow, Jack Joe and the twins will leave the site and head to the ring, under the watchful eye of Uncle Tony. Over in Hertfordshire, 11-year-old Annie is returning to her favourite beauty salon.
Have a look at your face. Your makeup looks nice.
With her mum and role model, Sue Ann. Today, it's nails.
So what sort of shape do you want them?
Pointy.
Pointy. That's a good idea, Annie.
What? Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yes.
Okay, not too long then, yeah? I think a lot of travelling women like to look nice and make more of the effort than the other local girls in the other communities, because there's a bit more pressure on them, I'd say, to look better. Especially women, you know, and there's no need for the nastiness. If they see another travelling woman looking rough, they automatically think, oh, look at her, she looks bad.
You gotta look nice, then people like won't talk behind your backs. Like even men would do it. Say, oh my God, keep away from her, keep away from this.
So that's why I like the girls to look after themselves and give them a little bit more confidence as they're growing up. I think that's very important, very. Do you, Annie?
Yeah. If people keep saying, oh, she don't look nice, they won't go around you anymore.
I don't think you're not doing any cleaning now, Annie, because you've got these nails on. You're not getting out of your household jobs. You do know that, don't you?
Yeah.
Obviously, you bring your kids up how you've been brought up, you know? To have the morals of the travelling community, and obviously a lot of people like to carry that on in our community, which I think it's very important for little girls especially, to have the morals as what their mother has as well. Like, you know, being the stay-at-home mum, the cleaning, the cooking, the looking after the younger brothers and sisters. Also, to follow in their mother's footsteps. She knows what company to keep around, who to be friends with and who not to be friends with, you know? She catches me sometimes following them. You don't like it though, Annie, do you?
No, you drive past us.
Just being precautious.
Do you do diamonds? Can I have a love hat, but around it, can I have diamonds around it?
So Anne has decided that 11-year-old Annie can have her eyebrows waxed for the very first time.
This is a very big step for you today.
Not really.
Are you ready for this?
Yes, only if it don't hurt.
It's not going to hurt you now. Why are you scared?
Because it might hurt.
Nah, it's only joking you. It's not going to hurt you. Do you want me to hold your hand, Annie?
Yeah.
You weren't expecting that, were you?
No.
Take you every week to have them done now, yeah? You don't mind having your eyebrows done. It's good, isn't it?
No, it's not good.
So you're not going to do it again ever, no?
No, I'm not.
You just got to do your lip next. Under your chin. No pain, no gain, no gain, no pain, whatever it goes.
Again.
But I keep telling her, Sean, I thought she was too young for all of this, but... Now, do you understand when I say to you, why don't you leave your eyebrows on until you're about 14 or 15, maybe?
It's still going to hurt.
I think you should get up and have a look in the mirror.
It's red. Teacher in school used to be very mean to me. Me and my friend, was travellers. And she said to her daughter, keep away from them. I like it.
Oh, you like it? The red part?
No, that bit.
Have a look. There is people out there that will judge, very judgmental towards the children. And I'm trying to learn the girls that be yourself. That's the most important thing I can think of. I want them to be themselves.
Because I'm a travelling person, don't mean that I'm evil or nothing. Or because I'm dressing better than you, don't mean that you don't have to be my friend.
That's the other one.
I would like to live in a trailer, but then I want to live in a house too. I want to be a strong woman when I'm older, like my mum.
Billy Welsh has run Appleby Fair for years, preserving it for the next generation. His 9-year-old granddaughter Rachel has been inspired by him to educate others about gypsies.
It's important other people learn about us because it takes away the prejudice. We aren't the stereotype people think we are.
So Rachel's decided to invite a whole class of Year 4 to her site to show them how gypsies live.
People automatically think, oh my God, gypsies. If we're to start and change things, you've got to start with the young ones before they've had their little minds corrupted.
It's like when they walk on the trail and they say, this is not how I live.
Rachel leads the tour and shows her classmates where the children would have slept.
Remember Dad used to sleep on the top bunk and underneath in the cupboard. That's where the girls used to sleep.
The young boys, however, would have slept underneath the wagon.
Did you enjoy where the boy slept?
No. I liked the patterns on it and it was very nice.
Gypsies and Travellers' homes have moved with the times, and they now have far more luxuries, and everyone can sleep inside.
This is where we sit in the sitting area and we can watch TV. And this is where we can use our kitchen if we didn't have one outside. Just a kitchen here. And this is where the mum and dad will sleep. This is where I sleep, and when my baby brother gets older, he'll sleep under here, but I use some of my toys under here. And I keep my toys under here. And in here, we have a bathroom.
It's very pretty and it looks very expensive and it's very, very clean. I find it very interesting how gypsies live and do stuff.
But it's not for everyone.
Could you see yourself living here?
No.
How did you think the tour went?
I was very surprised.
What were they surprised by?
They were surprised by the horse and the campfire.
Rachel is a traditional Romany gypsy, following in her grandfather's footsteps.
Alicia, look! Oh, that one's good.
Another traditional Romany gypsy girl is Sylvanna. Today she's with Alicia, getting an ornament engraved in her grandfather's memory.
I like this one the best because it's big.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. It's going to take about 10 minutes, is that okay?
Yeah. Right, and start looking into your eyes. That is good. Strike for bowling. Ah! I've got a medal. I've only got sports day medals. It's like this. I've only got bronze. Oh, that is good. I come first place. It is.
There you go.
Oh, that is good.
All right,
I really like that.
So go on there.
I do.
I'll pop it on now for you, is it?
Oh yeah, thank you.
There you go.
Oh, that is good. That is
Okay.
good. Your mum's gonna like that as well. Oh, that is nice. Thank you. Thank you.
Cheers.
Tribute made, they're now off to pay their respects at Les's graveside.
It says R.I.P. and God love Les, hope you have the best seat in heaven. That's what it says. Miss you very much. Gone, never forgotten.
So I'm hoping to break my little Sylvanna and to make her like me. Because, to make her realise who she belonged and where she come from. And how she was brought up, telling her how I was brought up, you know what I mean? But I wanted to learn to be a good cook. And if she comes to get married, to be a good mother to her children, like I was to mine.
And what about those sort of traditional values? Is that something you want to, keep alive for your granddad, or?
Yeah, I want to keep that alive because he liked it, so I like it. But I'm not like my granny and granddad. I'm into iPads a lot. Wi-Fi and the telly. I'm like, it's 2016.
Back in Essex, Tony's arrived to take the boys for their first boxing training session with him. He plans to keep the boys out of trouble through the discipline of the ring.
Right, legs on the line, feet on the meat, arms on the line. Like that, arms, shoulders, right out.
A quick warm-up, and then Tony's going to pit identical twin brothers, Johnny and Abraham, against each other in the ring.
See my feet, then move. That's it, back straight.
It's really good seeing Tony do all that stuff because, just by looking at him, you can tell that you wouldn't want to mess with him.
Would you ever fight Tony?
No, I'll probably get knocked out. He's a really big and muscly person, and you would think, if I mess with him, he's gonna really mess me up.
The moments arrive for the twins. It's fight time.
Right, here we go. Gips within a hitting range. That's it. Chuck those jabs. That's it. Now move. Now back. Remember, body in. That's it. You've done a spin. Great. Go That's it. Just stand toe to toe, 5 seconds. Have it. Don't get on your feet, boys. Don't get on, don't get me. What we've got to learn to do is not to approach the problem with violence. We've got to approach it with a smile.
And Tony's plan to build the boys' confidence and tackle the bullies has paid off.
Tony told us only use punching in the ring, or if someone hits you, to hit them back, but if someone calls your names, just laugh at them and walk away.
He's teaching us so we can be like him when we're older. Then now all we need is the mini Alex Reed.
Oh yeah, knock him out.
The diversity in the Gypsy and Traveller community is obvious. But many of these children will face hurdles when the outside world clashes with their culture. Will they be able to achieve their dreams despite the challenges they face? Sylvanna is sticking to her plans. She wants to be a model as long as she doesn't have to cut her hair.
It's who I am. Like, I want to achieve my goal. I don't want to let that go.
She's still looking for agencies and hopes to be signed soon. Ben has found a new school, his 10th. He'll be joining at the start of term and hopes to this time be free from bullying.
Nothing would stop me from being a pilot, and I'm not letting anyone get in the way of that.
Olivia and Alicia are still living on the roadside after their eviction.
I don't think they're going to open the site.
The council haven't found them a site to live on.
It'll probably take like 10 months or something.
But they are hoping to return to school this year. And after an 8-month gap, Oliver has finally been offered a place at an independent school with a specialised teacher.
Yeah!
To give him the best chance of getting his GCSEs and becoming a farrier.